Hello, what's up? It's Lainey and welcome to a new writing vlog. I'm going to head in here for a moment because the game is almost over, which means people will start dispersing out in the courtyard. So I had an unexpected family thing that I was kind of doing all day, which is why I look pretty nice that I normally do in these vlogs. It is 5:45. As you guys know, if you watched my last vlog, I was planning to do a 10K writing weekend today and tomorrow. 5,000 today, 5,000 tomorrow. I'm running a little bit behind. I'm actually going to change out of my clothes, get into some comfy cozies, and then I'm going to start writing. Hitting 5,000 seems impossible right now, but as long as I'm working and trying to work towards something, I feel like I'll be in good shape. I think what I might do is set up in my living room again, because I really liked writing over there. I still really hope that I can hit 40,000 by the end of tomorrow night. There hasn't been that much progress since my last update. I wrote those 500 words Wednesday, Thursday night, and that's pretty much where we're sitting right now. Okay, I wanted to do an update. It's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, and I just already feel guilty because in my last vlog I'm like, it's gonna be another 10K weekend. Right now I'm currently at 1486 for the day. I might call it a night when I reach 2,000, which would be another 2 10-minute sprints, so a total of 20 minutes of writing. Pretty sure that will make me hit the 2,000. I've introduced the fake dating subplot, so now I'm on the next chapter where the other character kind of has to unpack all of that. But can I really write 8,000 words tomorrow? I'm thinking no. I do plan to write all day tomorrow. I have no distractions. I was supposed to go over to my parents' house to mow the lawn, but I'm like, you know what? How about I do this on Monday after work? Because I want to spend all day tomorrow writing. Because if I do that, then my whole day is going to be fucked. Also, low-key, don't know if you can hear this. I have my headphones on, so I haven't really been listening, but there's a musician playing in the bar below me. And earlier he did covers for Mr. Brightside and One Republic cover of a song that I really love from One Republic. And then what else did he do? He did, and then I heard Wonderwall. So he's been doing like all of like my favorite songs, and like the romantic in me is like, I need to go down there to see what this guy looks like. His voice is very, very attractive. He can actually sing, which is nice. But I'm just gonna put my headphones back on. I can't remember if I gave a update for it last night, but I finished it with like 2.3 thousand words. Had a slow start this morning. I got up, worked out, and now I am actually heading out to go to a coffee shop. I haven't written in a coffee shop since before the pandemic, so I just packed up my backpack, and there's 2 coffee shops nearby where I live, so I'm gonna hit the first one because the first one closes at 3, and then I'll go over to the second one because that one closes at 5. So really hoping I'll be able to get all the good writing in this afternoon in a new environment, and I will let you guys know how it goes. My excursion today with going to 2 different coffee houses, and I think I found a winner for the coffee shop that I will always be going to. I really like the first one. I've been to that one actually before, but then I was like, it says it closed at 3. I'm like, I know there's another one really close by, so I walked over to that one as well, and that's a place where I'll definitely be going for all my future coffee writing sessions or coffee shop writing sessions. I can't wait to go to different tables within the cafe, because I hopped into like a little like nook or something that was like a little booth, a table booth, a desk booth basically, in like this little alcove of the cafe, and did my writing there. And I wrote a total of 2.5 thousand words. I'm currently sitting at 4.8 5,000 words for the weekend. I don't think I have it in me to write another 5,000 words, but I know I have enough in me to at least hit the 5,000 for the weekend, which I'll be proud of. Even though I really want to hit that 40,000 word mark by the end of tonight, I just don't think that's gonna be possible. Just gonna lower my expectations now so I don't get disappointed when I finally call it a night. Currently, writing the first scene where after the fake dating thing has been introduced. So this is the first time that they are out in public and they need to basically act like a couple. So I'm so excited to write that. And I also think I'm gonna end this chapter in murder, because I was reading through my notes again and I'm like, oh yeah, this death needs to happen somewhere in Act 2. And I'm like, might as well just have it happen now, even though maybe this will change in the future. I know it has to happen to start the tumbleweed of basically like the rest of the book, how things start kind of going out of control. Even though I'm glad I am underwriting this draft, it is really hard to let go of not feeling like the book is enough, how I feel like things are happening kind of rushed or too quickly. But it's, you know, it's just basically like letting all of that go, knowing that in the future this is where I would expand on those things. So as someone who used to be a chronic overwriter, it's hard to let go of some of those habits that I used to have while writing, being like, no, you need to expand way more on this, and the pacing is all off and this is all rushed. I don't care. I'm not trying really hard not to let that get to me, because again, these are things that I will fix in revision. I just got back from my parents' house because I had to go over there and mow the lawn. So I don't think tonight's gonna be a writing night. Tonight, I plan to read Sharp Hollows because I have not finished it yet. I'm still about halfway, a little bit more than halfway through. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to do for NaNoWriMo, as well as the writing course I'm taking by Adrienne Young, Writing with the Soul. See, part of me wants to rewrite Sharp Hollows and use this book as the guinea pig for that workshop, because Rami, who's the main character, is a voice I know. I know her voice and I know how to write her. She's been in my head since 2017 or 2016. So like, I know this bitch. Then I'm like, am I just doing that because I'm afraid to try something new? I don't know. And still don't know what I'm doing with that. I far like I'm not gonna know until November 1st. I do really want to hit 40,000 by midweek. So that's still, I'm about, how far am I? 3,500. I think I'm like 3,500 words away from hitting 40,000. So still super doable to do it between tomorrow and Wednesday night. It is Saturday night. I meant to update at least a couple days ago. I did say on Instagram that I wasn't going to be uploading on Fridays, which seems to be my scheduled time, just because I wanted to film more, and also because Smutathon starts on Monday and I'll be starting, next week won't be a writing vlog, it'll be my Smutathon reading vlog. Since my last update, I hit 40,000 in Hardly Gods. I still seem to think, despite it being like nearing 6 p.m., that I can have a 10K weekend. So I am gonna start writing pretty much after I finish this clip. Today I went to, I had to go over to my parents' house, and then I went to the mall, got a book because I've been wanting that book for a while, and it's been out of stock, and I managed to find it at my local Books A Million, so I picked that up. I went over to Spirit Halloween and I got the thing that I'm going to be wearing for the Smutathon live show, because Riley and I are dressing up. And then I came back here and I was tired. I was watching some Smutathon TBR videos, and that made me realize how woefully unprepared I am for Smutathon this round. I have so many books on my Kindle that I'm planning to read and I haven't organized them. I think I'm just kind of gonna go with the flow come Monday. When I take a break later while I'm writing, I'm gonna write down all the books that I have been collecting for this Smutathon, and just so I have a better idea of like what I'm trying to read this round and how I'm gonna kind of tackle it, if any of these books that I've downloaded have audiobooks, and you know, kind of like my my strategy, my game plan for Smutathon this time. I'm so excited just to like fully read so many books next week. I did want to mention that despite the fact that it is Smutathon, I still plan to write every day next week. I still really want to finish the first draft. I feel like I can still finish the first draft in the next week. I think I can do it, manage my time really well, and schedule things out and stick to it. Tomorrow I plan to head to my favorite coffee shop again tomorrow, and that's gonna be an all-day thing. I'm gonna go early in the morning and kind of just stay there all day. So I think I've caught you up on everything then. I think everything that I've done is now caught up. I will say that shower thinking really works. A couple nights ago when I was in the shower, I was like really thinking about the stories, you know, I'm washing my hair and stuff, and I'm like, that totally makes sense to I like mapped out the next 3 chapters in my head, so I want to write all of that. I'm just really happy that I've now established the scene. I'm writing it right now, and it just feels like everything's kind of coming together. The fake dating is going really well in the story too, almost to the point where in revision, I will want to introduce that subplot a lot earlier than I have right now in the book when I go back and do my first round of revision for it. So that's fun, because I just remembered like it has all the good tropes and all like the good like hallmark scenes that you always want out of like the fake dating, marriage of convenience, fake marriage type of trope that is used. And not that they're engaged or married or anything, no, they're just in a relationship, a fake one. Yeah, I wrote this really great scene between them where he kind of has to protect her because, well, I don't want to say he can't die, because he can, but his magic works in a way that he kind of self-heals. Have I ever said that? So his family, they deal in like self-healing. So like if he gets hit by a bullet, it don't matter because he's just gonna heal from it. But she doesn't have that. Actually, her magic is broken, and that's kind of a point of contention for the whole book. And the gods, being sneaky bastards that they are. Another part of that scene that I wrote, they pretty much decided like, okay, I guess we are friends. I'll consider you my friend now. The relationship is progressing in a way that I'm enjoying, and I can't wait to refine it and finesse it and just make it so much better in the next round of revision. It is a little bit past midnight and I am finished writing for the night. I would continue because I could write more, but I also want to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna quit for now. I'm at a really good spot. My total for tonight was 3,035 words, so that is really, really good. I'm gonna do this really, really good. Would 5,000 would have been nice, yeah, but if I would have started early, I probably would have hit that. But I didn't really start writing until around 8, so 3,000 words in 4-ish hours. That's pretty good with some breaks in between. Even though I'm like going to bed right now, I'm actually probably gonna be reading a little bit more of the current book that I'm reading. I want to finish this book before Smutathon starts. I think this is gonna be my favorite romance of the year. I think I've talked about this series in past vlogs. I am currently, this is the 3rd book in Laura Thalassa's, is that how you say it? Laura Thalassa's 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I read Pestilence earlier this year, and then I was trying to space them out because the 4th book, obviously 4 Horsemen, is Death, and that one comes out sometime in November. So I've been trying to like space them out throughout the year, trying to read them because I didn't want to like binge them all and then have to wait around for the Death. This is the 3rd book. I'm actually almost done with it. I have like less than 100 pages left. I just love it so much. You guys know I like weird. I like when the love interest isn't entirely human. I like the culture disconnect of humanity and otherworldly beings, and that's why I like alien smut so much. This obviously isn't alien smut, but it gives me like the same vibes that I get when I read Alien Smut, where I'm like, oh, they're not human, because they aren't human. They're just like celestial essences that are put into human bodies, or built around human bodies and stuff like that. So like they don't really know humanity the way humans do. I really like this one the most. I really liked the second one is War. I liked that one for the most part. It was definitely different from the first one, because I had a feeling that they're all gonna be too similar when I first started the series, because I mean, it's about the 4 horsemen. The horseman comes, he falls in love, and they are traveling. They're all road trips, which I love, but I just didn't want them to feel the same, and they definitely aren't. The first one and the second one are vastly different. I do think the third one is a little bit more similar to the first one, which is Pestilence. But I also really liked Pestilence, so I don't really care. Though I do admit that Famine, he is really, really mean. They both like attempted to kill each other throughout the book. I mean, they've kind of stopped doing that now, clearly, because I'm like almost done with it. Also, in a weird way, this one is kind of like a second chance romance, but not really. They just had history prior to when they met again. So I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. I really love the main character, Anna. Again, Famine, he's just mean. And you know what? When I sat down to read this, I didn't realize how much I just wanted to read about a meanie. I want to finish it, so I'm like, it's a clean slate for Smutathon. Hey guys, so I am back from my coffee shop writing day. I ended up not taking any footage because it was like really crowded and I was kind of stuck in a corner. I mean, by myself, thankfully, but aesthetically, it didn't look right. I wrote over 3,200 words at the coffee shop before I left, so I was feeling really, really good about it. And then I went over to my parents' house for dinner, and now I am finally back, but I have so much stuff to do. I have to edit this writing vlog. I do want to continue writing, and I have to plan my week and meal prep lunch for tomorrow. So like, there's still a lot of things for me to do. It's 6:12, so I'm probably gonna be working nonstop until midnight. I do still want to give an update for where I land at the end of the weekend. I know I'm up over 6,000 words for the weekend, which is good. Do I think that I'll hit 10K? I don't think so, but it would be still kind of nice. I really want to hit 50,000. And right now I'm at 46,519 words for the total manuscript. One thing that really helped me this afternoon when I was writing was that I was like doing sprints and everything. And then I finished a chapter and I set up the next chapter and I'm like, yikes, I don't really know what's next. I ended up taking like a 20-minute sprint to just write out the scenes that I know are coming up, and then I was like trying to figure out this one specific subplot and if it fit to kind of come sort of to a full circle in this act, and I figured out it did, but then I had to like organize the scenes to make sure that everything was flowing correctly. So I found that really, really helpful. I wrote out all the scenes / chapters that I was seeing and I ordered them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was up to 10, 9 or 10. So like, it's not another 10 chapters before the end of Act 2. Cause like, well, I guess, would it be really spoilery if I talked about them? I don't think so. So for example, there's a fight that has to happen, but I also know that their first kiss is probably going to be in this act as well, which makes me so excited to like go back and revise and up the ante of the fake dating relationship. So like both of those things are happening in the same chapter, but I wanted to figure out, these were like major plot points that needed to occur before the end of the act. So like those two things happen in the same chapter. So even though like I have them separate out, like that's, the first kiss is number 3 and the fight is number 4. So like, you see what I'm saying? I feel really confident to finish out this act, and I don't know, there's part of me that still believes I can finish the first draft before November 1st. I will check in to close out the vlog, but also to update you on all the progress that I made between now and midnight. Hello, it's me again, and I'm just here to actually close out the vlog. Decided not to write anymore tonight. It is 9 p.m. I just finished doing the vlog. I meal prepped lunch for tomorrow, so it's 9 o'clock. I need to start organizing and changing my mindset into Smutathon. This weekend, I wrote a total of 6,319 words. super proud of that. I think that was still very great. Still a little shy from 10,000, still a little shy from hitting 50,000 in the manuscript, but my mind is just like, I'm not gonna be able to, I know I'm not gonna be able to concentrate if I try to write any more tonight. With that said, next week, what you'll be getting. So if you're here for the writing content, I will talk about my writing a little bit throughout next week in my Smutathon reading vlog. However, if you want more frequently daily updates on my writing, I would suggest following me on Instagram at lainey.kress. I update daily about kind of behind the scenes of writing and my progress and everything like that. And I will definitely be doing that as well during this week, knowing that I won't be able to do too much heavy writing content in my reading vlog for next week. And I guess my next true writing vlog will be the first week of November during NaNoWriMo, so I guess you'll truly see what happens and what I decide and what's going on and how I'm proceeding with November. I hope you guys all enjoyed this vlog. If you're participating in Smutathon, let me know down below if you guys are planning to read all the smut with Riley and I this week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!